Hello friends. So today I present in front of you a problem on classical mechanics which is helpful for the students preparing or aspiring for JEST Physics, UGC, CSI, NET Physical Sciences and JAM, IIT JAM paper. So the question in front of me is written about a football of radius r is kept on a hole of radius r which is less than capital R made on a plank kept horizontally. So basically they are talking about this plank. So there's a depression on this plank. You can clearly see. There's a depression on the plank here. Here the depression, and in this depression, a sphere, a football ball is being settled into, and he's asking at what maximum angle theta about which the plank is being raised. After that, the ball will just start to slip, or is maximum theta you need to calculate for which it doesn't roll over, which basically means, what does it mean? I will show you. So which basically means that there's a diagram I have drawn separately over here. So from here you can easily understood what I'm trying to say. Here I'm trying to say when this ball just tried to slip over, the contact from A point will be detached. If contact from point A is detached, this means that the normal reaction at this point, which is NA or N1 I say, will become 0. So I have to derive further basic equations about that case so that you will understand the complete concept. So let's start. So this is a basic diagram about this question. A and B are the contact points, mg is the weight acting, and then further when I have draw all kind of forces which we generally know, free body diagram, you can clearly see from A point normal reaction N1 appears, from B point normal reaction N2 appears. Now basic tool about the angle theta and alpha I have put forward, and you might have read in your secondary classes that any perpendicular from center generally bisects a chord like that. You can clearly see the perpendicular here from O bisect the chord AB into R and R. Okay, I have taken an angle alpha at angle A at angle B because they generally form a congruent triangle. Okay, so in next figure, what I have done, I have asked for the resolution. Resolve these N1 and N2, which are the two normal reactions at A and B point, into rectangular components. So you can clearly see this one. So when I have resolved about, you can see N1. So when I have resolved N1, here this is N1 into this component and into this component. So this is clearly about N1 I am talking about. And similarly, I will represent in front of you about N2. This is basically N2, and it's one of the component of N2 is N2 sin alpha, and this component of N2 is N2 cos alpha. Okay, so on the similar ground, what I have represent in front of you, one thing I left with, that is this mg. Basically mg was acting downward, and this was the angle theta, which all of us know from the starting, from initiation of laws of motion when we studied in college physics or in our higher secondary school physics. So about this angle theta and this component, generally we know this is mg cos theta and this component is mg sin theta. Okay, so in the next page, what I have drawn here, equilibrium, because I have deal about equilibrium because they are talking about maximum angle of inclination for which this body will not skid or roll over. So you can clearly see from the previous diagram that n1 sin alpha and n2 sin alpha are exactly opposite to mg cos theta. So at equilibrium, I have drawn separately this diagram n1 sin alpha, n2 sin alpha in upward direction, which are exactly opposite to the mg cos theta. So this is the first equation we'll get in equilibrium. Similarly, along the axis, second this equation n1 cos alpha and mg sin theta are in same direction, which is balanced by the n2 cos alpha. So these two equations we'll use further So you can clearly see. So for maximum angle at which body just start to slip or roll over, contact at A will just break. So n1 equal to 0, which means that the equation 1 and equation 2 you have to substitute n1 equal to 0. So in this equation you have to substitute n1 equal to 0, and in this equation you have to substitute n1 equal to 0. Okay. So I have made already a PDF about that. So doing so, you will finally result into this one. By equating the components and dividing them, cot theta comes out to be tan alpha. So in the very next step, what I have to do, I have to adjust a relationship for theta and alpha, because in the statement we are provided with theta with no alpha anywhere. So finally I calculated the basic trigonometric relationships for alpha, which comes out to be pi by 2 minus theta. This is basic trigonometry initiation you might have read in your class 11 or grade 11. So finally, the final answer is here. So what I am doing in the final answer, I have to go through again to the first diagram, very first diagram. You can see in this diagram that in the statement is clearly given that the radius of the football is capital R and the half of that arc AB is R. So in this diagram, you can easily see, you can easily note down this diagram, this triangle. If this is alpha, this is radius R and this is capital R, you can easily look after that cos alpha. Cos alpha comes out to be small r by capital R, which I will put in the last step. Okay. So in the final step, what I left with, this is my final step. So I have put cos alpha in both sides, apply cos alpha, this becomes sin theta, and my final answer would be r by r, which is sin theta. So this was my answer for this problem, which is based on the classical mechanics, and it is very helpful for the students aspiring for IIT mains, IIT JEE mains advanced, IIT JAM, CSI, NET physical sciences, as well as JEST physics and gate physics also. Thank you.